Hello guys, welcome to the Hobbit All Quests speedrun tutorial part 11, the Gathering of the Clouds. This is the longest level in the run, if I remember correctly. There's a bunch of stuff we have to do at the beginning of this level, and it doesn't really matter what order you do it, as long as by the time you're done with all of it, you end up on that side. So the way I like to do things is first turn around and head back this way. I'm just going to climb up here, up to the gear belt. Doesn't really matter how you get up again. I believe I take the faster way to get up, but you can also climb up that way. Anyway, however you do it, just drop down here and push these blocks in. I don't really have a method of pushing the blocks in that I use every time, but just make sure that they're in the right positions. That one I believe is 2 rolls forward and 2 rolls to the left or right, and then push in. I think the next one is 1 roll to the left, and then 1 roll forward, and then 1 roll to the left. Actually, I'm not sure about this one. Let me see. Yeah, almost. I don't know what I'm doing. That was close, but whatever. Like I said, I don't really have a method of doing these that I use, so as long as you get them in the correct way. Now we're going to head across here. And what I like to do now is, before I push these blocks in, I'm going to go ahead and do statue skip. Which is it's not as hard as it is in any percent, mostly because it's on a different statue. So it's a bit easier, but what you're going to do is head up to this statue that's on the right. We're going to be slash jumping and jump attacking to get onto its shoulder. You should get on just fine like that. If you get stuck under there, just do a jump out and you should be fine. Now we're going to be jumping onto his head. The way I like to do it is to kind of sneak to the edge of his shoulder like this, then turn the camera so you're facing right about there, and then jump on. You don't want to jump where you're holding the joystick before you jump. What you want to do is jump, and then at the peak of the jump, push the joystick forward. That's the easiest way to get on. Anyway, now jump on here. Sneak around to this and long jump to get onto this edge. Here we're going to do a boost up onto here. And there's a chain over here we want to grab, so you're going to want to aim for that and long jump off. Now just jump to this sledge and grab it. Head over here and grab this chain. And then just slide back down. Now I'm going to go ahead and push these other blocks in. Which, let me figure out how I do this. These blocks actually don't go in the positions of the squares that they're adjacent to. So you kind of have to move them over a bit. Like the one on the right goes into the hole on the left, and the one on the left goes into the hole on the right, as you can see. The set on the other side kind of goes the other way. But anyway, yeah, let me just... Okay. Sorry about this. This part, there's not really much of an explanation to it. It's just a puzzle to solve. But anyway, once you've gotten all of the blocks in, this cutscene should trigger, so just go ahead and skip it, and then you're going to want to head into the gear room. If you're on the wrong side of the room, just look for the room that has the image of the gears next to it right there, and head into there. You're going to want to put on your ring in these halls because there are spiders, and they're red spiders, red and green spiders, that all poison you. That's part of the reason why I bought so many health and antidote potions before this level. But anyway, we're going to head down here now. And just climb up these ledges. There should be a text box there, so you're going to want to put the gear belt in. And then just head back down along this way. And now we're going to be leaving the gear room. This level as well is going to have quite a bit of entering and exiting, kind of like Warm Welcome did. But yeah, just head on this way. Put on your ring so these spiders don't completely kill you. And the room I'm going to head to now is I exit the gear room. I'm going to immediately turn left, head out, and head up into this room. This room is the water room, as it says at the bottom. So just head up here. And what we're going to be doing now is, there's no need to press this button at first, but I did it anyway, not sure why. You have to type a password, per se, in order to get into this room, and the easiest way to do it is to jump on this H, run across those three, the H, arrow pointing up H, and then head over here, R, upside down V, and arrow pointing up. And I'm going to go ahead and save. There's not really any reason to save that I can think of. I don't believe I'm going to die. But we're going to head up the left side now. So just climb up this ladder. Now interact with this machine, and you have to solve this water puzzle, which this is another puzzle that's kind of annoying to solve. Basically, you have to get the water running into these top two areas. I kind of have a semi-consistent setup for doing it, but again, I don't like doing puzzles, so anyway, that's what it should look like when it's all done. And these lifts behind me should start moving, so I'm going to hop on the first available cycle. And as soon as that gets all the way over to this other side over here, I'm going to long jump off. Grab this key mold and hop on a lift cycle over here. Now once that lift cycle reaches this water area over here, I'm going to climb off. So go ahead and interact with that. And you have to solve another water puzzle on this side. This level has quite a few puzzles in it, which are pretty annoying to try to solve. But anyway, that's those puzzles. Now what we're going to do is we're going to be riding the lifts all the way to another room, or almost all the way to another room. We're going to pass a few rooms first. The first place we want to get off is at the treasury, so I believe we're going to pass 2 rooms to get there. Or pass 1 more room. The first room you hit in here is the gear room, which you'll see a lot of different gears here. So, yeah. Just ride the lift. Sorry, I don't really know what to say right now. There's not really much to say about this part. This is the treasury. You're going to want to get off here. And the reason we're getting off here is so that we can put this chain in this thing. You're going to want to avoid the lift cycle and then put the chain in. Now just hop on a lift over here, and you should be fine. You're going to ride this lift to the next room. Wait till you get all the way to the other side of the next room, and then hop off. So don't get off here. There is a floor here, but it won't do you any good to get off here. You're going to want to wait till you get to this side, and then get off. Now I'm going to save before I do anything here, for just in case something goes wrong. We're going to be crossing here, grabbing the item, and then immediately we're actually going to jump down into this pit. And the reason for that is the pit triggers a cutscene that will warp you all the way down to the bottom and won't give you any damage because of it. So go ahead and grab the key mold. Don't let these spiders kill you. And just jump kind of to the left. You should hit the cutscene trigger and be down here. Now what I'm going to do is head down this way. And right into this room. And again, you're going to want to avoid the spiders, so put your ring on. And we're going to head down here. There's a few things we're going to do in here before we leave. We're going to be molding, or we're going to be forging both. I don't know what the verb is I'm looking for. We're going to be turning both of the key molds that we have into keys. But before we do that, we have to turn on this fire. In order to do that, we're going to head this way. The easiest way to get to it is by kind of lining yourself up this way and just long jumping up here. If you don't get the long jump up, you're going to have to go around this way and climb the ladder. Which I don't know why I started jumping off the ladder, but whatever. Just climb up. Either way you get to it. The other way just brings you to, like, right here, where you would climb up like this, just jumping up. Either way you get to it, knock down this candle, just interact with it, and you'll knock it down. Now, as you run back this way, put one of the key molds in. Interact with this, and you get to watch the key mold get turned into a key. Now put the other key mold in, and watch it again. Now grab that. And now we're going to be exiting this room. You're going to want to exit the, I'm trying to think about which doorway you want to take. I believe it's this one. You're going to want to exit the doorway to the right. Yeah, it's the one on the right. Because that's going to get you pretty much exactly where you need to be. And this tunnel should have no spiders down in it, so put your ring on when they pop out. For some reason, spiders appear over there as well, so keep your ring on until you get to, like, right there. Take it off. You're going to want to head to the right, and you'll come over here. There are these two things on the ground. You just have to put the key molds into those. And once you do that, these pillars lower, so this first one is the one that has the key mold, so go ahead and grab that and head back into the forge through this doorway over here, the one we just exited from. Again, be careful not to die. Spiders in here are super annoying. And the key mold that we just got, we're going to put that into the forge area, and we're going to turn that into a key. What? Okay, I guess I took it back out by accident. Anyway, put that in, and then watch it. Head along this way, grab that. Now we're going to head out the door to the left, because that's going to, again, get us directly where we need to be. So just head through here. And I feel like I shouldn't need to say avoid the spiders anymore, but I'm going to keep saying it anyway. Now we're going to head down here. Just cross these two rivers to get to the treasury. I like to just kind of climb up there to cross them, but I messed it up that time. The treasury, this is the last place we're going to need to go, so again, put your ring on, avoid the spiders. And what we're going to do first is we're going to pull down all of these chains. So I like to start with the left side. Just pull them both. And then head over to the right side, do the same thing. As you can see, they're all lowered now. So now what you need to do is put this key into the keyhole, just like that. And this area should open up. So now head in. Trigger the Ark and Stone cutscene, skip it, and finish that level. Okay, now this is going to be the last level, so I'll see you guys next time for the final part of this series. So see ya.